Now, did you know that before she became First Lady, Melania Trump received the same visa category designed for Nobel Prize winners, Olympic athletes, and Oscar-winning actors? The media called it the Einstein Visa. Immigration experts were puzzled and critics questioned if she really qualified. So, how did a model from Slovenia with no college degree secure one of the most prestigious visa categories in the US immigration system? Hey everyone, I am Landon from Veripass, and today we are breaking down one of the most fascinating immigration cases in recent history. If you are new here and want to understand how the US immigration system really works, hit that subscribe button right now. We post new immigration strategy videos every week to help you navigate your own journey to America. Now, let me be clear, this is not a political video. Whether you love or hate the Trumps is completely irrelevant to the immigration lessons here. We are focusing purely on the qualification strategy that worked, a strategy that you might be able to apply to your own situation. Now, by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how Melania qualified for the EB-1 Extraordinary Ability Green Card, and how regular professionals like you might qualify too, even without being married to a billionaire. Okay, so first, let's clear up some confusion about what people call the Einstein Visa. This nickname actually refers to the EB-1A category of green card for aliens of extraordinary ability. It is the highest preference employment-based green card and is similar to the O-1 visa but leads directly to permanent residency. Now, despite what many think, this visa category was not designed exclusively for geniuses or celebrities. The actual legal standard is extraordinary ability in the sciences, arts, education, business, or athletics through sustained national or international acclaim. Now, the key word here is or. You only need to demonstrate extraordinary ability in one field. Now, for Melania, that field was modeling. So before we dive into her case, hit that like button if you were learning something new already. Your engagement helps more people discover these immigration insights. All right, so let's look at Melania's immigration timeline. 1996, arrives in the US on a B1, B2 visitor visa to work as a model. 1998 to 2001, works on H-1B visas sponsored by modeling agencies. 2001, applies for and receives EB-1 Extraordinary Ability Green Card. 2006, becomes a US citizen. Now, what is fascinating here is the transition from H-1B to EB-1. The H-1B is for professionals with specialized knowledge, a good fit for models working with specific agencies. But the EB-1 requires a much higher standard of proof. So, what evidence did Melania likely present to demonstrate extraordinary ability in modeling? Based on public information and immigration law, here is how Melania likely built her case. First, she had appeared in high-profile magazines including Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, Vanity Fair, and Sports Illustrated. In the modeling industry, these placements are significant professional achievements. Second, she had worked with renowned photographers like Patrick Demarchelier and Helmut Newton. Association with leaders in your field counts as evidence of extraordinary ability. Third, she reportedly commanded premium compensation for her modeling work, another criterion for the EB-1 category. Fourth, she likely submitted press coverage about her modeling career. Media recognition is explicitly mentioned in the regulations as evidence of extraordinary ability. Fifth, she had worked in the US, Europe, and other international markets, demonstrating the global reach of her modeling career. Now, when you compile all of this evidence properly, a strong case emerges, especially when presented by experienced immigration attorneys who understand how to frame the narrative. Now, if any of these qualification strategies sounded like they might apply to your career, go ahead and drop a comment below with your profession. We go through all the comments and use them to create future videos addressing specific career paths. What made Melania's application successful wasn't just her qualifications, it was how those qualifications were documented and presented. Now, the EB-1 application isn't just about listing achievements. It's about creating a compelling narrative that connects those achievements to the specific legal criteria. Here is what a winning EB-1 documentation package typically includes: a persuasive cover letter that frames the overall narrative, expert opinion letters from recognized authorities in the field, detailed evidence for each claimed criterion, press coverage and media recognition, testimonials from industry leaders, evidence of commercial success or significant impact in the field. The quality and organization of this documentation can make or break an application. An identical candidate with poorly organized documentation might be rejected, while a well-documented application sells right through. Here at Veripass, we have developed a proprietary documentation framework that optimizes EB1 and O1 applications for maximum approval probability. Our success rate is 91% on first submission, and that is nearly double the national average. If you want to secure your US residency through a similar approach, go ahead and click the link in the description to learn how Veripass can help build your extraordinary ability case. So one aspect of Melania's application that deserves special attention is what we call the reference letter strategy. Reference letters from established experts in your field are golden in EB1 applications. They transform subjective achievements into objective evidence of extraordinary ability. Now for Melania, letters likely came from fashion photographers who worked with her, magazine editors who selected her for features, modeling agency executives who could speak to her commercial success, fashion designers who chose her for their campaigns. See, what makes a reference letter compelling to USCIS isn't just who signs it, it's the specific content. Effective letters establish the writer's own credentials and authority, explain how they know the applicant, provide specific examples of extraordinary ability, not just general praise, compare the applicant to others in the field, and connect achievements to the legal criteria. Many EB1 applicants make the mistake of collecting generic recommendation letters. See, what you need are targeted testimonials that specifically address the immigration criteria. So, how does Melania's case apply to professionals today who aren't models or celebrities? The principles remain exactly the same regardless of your field. Identify the specific criteria most relevant to your profession, systematically document achievements that satisfy those criteria, obtain powerful reference letters from established figures in your field. Create a compelling narrative that connects your achievements to the legal standard. Present everything in a clear, organized manner that makes approval the path of least resistance for the officer. Now, let us give you an example of how this works in practice. We had a client, a mid-level software developer from Singapore. Not famous, not a genius, just a solid professional with 8 years of experience. We helped him document his contributions to open source projects, secure publications of 3 technical articles, obtain reference letters from senior developers who had used his code, demonstrate his above average salary, show how his specialized expertise would benefit US tech companies. His EB1 was approved in 4 months. No celebrity status required. Looking at Melania's case and hundreds of others we've handled at Veripass, certain success factors emerge that could dramatically increase approval chances. Strategic documentation. Organizing evidence to clearly satisfy specific criteria rather than overwhelming with quantity. Narrative development. Creating a compelling story that connects achievements to legal standards in a way that is easy for officers to follow. Proper framing. Presenting achievements in context that highlights their significance within your field, especially important for fields outside the sciences where impact may be less obvious. Criterion alignment. Focusing on the criteria where your evidence is strongest rather than trying to satisfy all criteria with weak evidence. Third-party validation. Securing objective confirmation of your achievements from recognized authorities rather than self-promotion. Consistent presentation. Ensuring all aspects of your application tell the same story without contradictions or inconsistencies. Now, these factors apply whether you're a model like Melania, a software developer, a healthcare professional, a business leader, or any other professional seeking extraordinary ability classification. Look, if you are considering an extraordinary ability visa or green card, here is what you need to do next. First, click the link in the description to visit veripass.org. Our team specializes in building compelling, extraordinary ability cases for professionals in various fields, not just celebrities or geniuses. For viewers of this video, we are offering a free qualification assessment. Just mention Melania's strategy when you sign up through the link below. Second, download our EB1 evidence checklist, also linked in the description. Now, this tool will help you start gathering the right documentation for your particular field. And if this video was helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe. Next week, we are breaking down Green Card versus EB2 versus O1, where we'll show you exactly which path to America is right for your specific situation. And if you know someone considering the extraordinary ability route to US residency, share this video with them. The right strategy can be the difference between approval and rejection. This is Landon from Veripass, and we are rooting for your extraordinary American journey.